Yo, what's going on, boys? I'm gonna go over a trade recap. I've got a funded account. Took a trade on Friday. I took a loss. Not a bad trade though, in my opinion. I lost around 490 or 480 ish. Took it on ES. I have removed all my drawings because I completely forgot to upload the trade recap. So I'm just gonna have to redraw it all. So if we come into 2 p.m. on Friday. Oh shit! What's going on here? Where we at? 2 p.m. Friday. So let's get into it. I took longs. Let me try and remember why I took longs. Because this looks bearish. Okay. Yeah, so we had SMT at these lows. This is a 4-hour chart. We had the SMT at these lows. And we had just opened up this 4-hour CIBI. So I was looking to see a rebalance into this 4-hour CIBI before we start coming lower. So let's jump into a 1-hour chart. Okay, we have obviously this liquidity got taken there, so maybe longs wasn't the play, honestly. We're also in this 1-hour bearish gap. 1-hour bearish gap, the hourly buy side, 15-minute chart. We started breaking back down to the range, but anyway, I wanted to see that 4-hour untapped get tapped into. Obviously, with this hourly gap, and then we already taken buy side, shorts was the play. But anyway, we'll see this 15-minute gap hold, and then we start buying back into this 4-hour untapped fair value gap. So let's jump into a 1-minute chart. There was a long entry for me here, but I didn't take it because there wasn't enough displacement for me. But we ended up putting in this SMT at the lows. I took this trade in the S because we were way more bullish. SMT at these lows. And then obviously this is the market structure shift high. And then we have this gap that opened up here. This could have been a long entry because we did displace back into the range and stops there. Let me change that to black. There we go. And then we got this buy side level up here, which I was targeting. Let me add this. I've just changed all my chart colors, so everything's a bit fresh right now. Buy side liquidity. And let me just add a sell side one as well, because I haven't got that on there yet. Anyway, so we got buy side liquidity rest in there. That's the target. My entry was here after we got a clear displacement through the high. Stops went there. I was just looking for that buy side level there. End up getting stopped out here. Then we end up just chopping around. Got fairly close to that buy side level up here. So yeah, I didn't mind this trade. This 15-minute gap was holding. I was expecting this to be buy side into that 4-hour gap, but we never actually got there. So how I could have managed things differently, I mean, so after we took that buy side level, we ended up coming back into the range, and then we come up into OTE. Let me change I still haven't changed my colors over either on here. We trade up into OTE of the range. Again, that would have been a stop out as well for shorts. because this point we trade up into OTE, right? We take out these relative equal highs, resting here. Sorry that I have to do this now, but we take it them relative equal highs, we get the market structure shift here, we pull back to the gap after displacing, and then it ends up getting stopped out. So the shorts actually came afterwards though. Pull back to the gap, and then we start selling off again to these lows. So this was the draw on liquidity for the session. Down here. Yeah, I think either way I would have got stopped out Friday, because I would have taken the shorts here if I was short biased, and then obviously the longs already got stopped. So just one of them sessions where, yeah, we just get caught up in this range. Perhaps should have just waited to see this buy side get hit, and then we break out of this range, or, you know, we break out that to the downside, market structure shift, and then we pull back and go that sell side. Obviously, yeah, that was the play. And then NQ was more bearish, so shorts would have had to play out there. Okay, so we ended up putting in an SMT here. SMT within this 15-minute gap here. This looks a lot better. And then we got sell side liquidity down here. Where's 2 p.m. at? Yeah, I should have spotted this, man. So there's 2 p.m. opens up. Let's go back to a 15. 5. I mean, we have this 5-minute order block that ended up holding. Yeah, I mean, 2 p.m. opens up. We come into that 5-minute order block. Not really any clear displacement through here. I mean, this could have been a trade. You got market structure shift. But we ended up taking the internal equal lows there. I mean, if I was that confident on the draw, I guess it could have been an entry. Pull back to that gap. Stops above here. Obviously, and this is just hindsight, we got close to getting stopped out, but you target this. Why does that keep changing? Ends up getting hit. I don't know. Not too sure. It wasn't the best of sessions. But yeah, probably should have been short biased on it, but it is what it is. Coming into next week, let's get out of replay. Zoom out to a daily chart. I want to see us creep towards this weekly sell side liquidity down here. Obviously, we have the SMT put in at the lows here, and we still haven't tapped this 4-hour gap. So I would ideally we see a tap into this 4-hour gap on NQ. We're up here. So if we get down to a 1-hour chart and then we start to get above these hourly gaps, and then we find a long model into there, or from that point, then we start to look for shorts back to the downside. That's what I want to see happen. So that is my thoughts coming into next week. That was the trade I took on Friday. Took a loss on, we'll call it Road to Thunder Day 1. What was it, like minus 500 or some shit? So yeah. There we have it in new chart colors. So that's the trade recap done. I'll see you tomorrow for the PM session. I need to check news as well. But yeah, anyways, see you tomorrow.